Welcome, Islas Canarias. A rally round an island, a fan spectacular.
And what do you think to the fans here? They're amazing, aren't they?
Really great to see everybody today. So thanks to them, and I just would like them, you know, to be like really loud.
It's cool that our championship has so many variety. We go from Kenya to here, it's just incredible. I think it's the purest form of racing you can do.
Are the Gran Canaria roads looking like they will suit you?
I really hope so. I like roads. I like when it's clean tarmac, and I think it's going to be a weekend if everything works well, which we really can enjoy driving the cars, those cars, and on tarmac. It can be better right now. Thank you. We've seen already at Ricky that this island is very special. Most cars still giving me a big smile to drive, so I'm looking forward to the race.
Toyota have won every rally so far this season. Elvin Evans, 2 wins from 3. Now the Japanese team want to conquer this island in the Atlantic. Hyundai's job, to stop them.
Early days in the season, it doesn't really mean anything at this stage, so we're just here to do the best job we can, and that's it.
So no target in the back.
No.
When you fight for a championship, you have to do every round. So I think, yeah, so far Helfin is doing a fantastic job, and so far 3 wins out of 3 for Toyota. So the aim is try to continue that this weekend. Let's see what happens tomorrow morning. These days, you know, you have to be on it straight away from the start.
He's in 7th. It was so bad, it was funny. But Thierry Neuville couldn't laugh about a terrible day touring this sun-kissed island. Bring on Saturday. Neuville holds 6th. From here on up, nothing but Toyotas, with Takamoto Katsuta in 5th place. As on Friday morning, things went so well, he upped the speed. A fantastic 4th at the end of the day for the newcomer. Hyundai read the Friday night leaderboard and wept. The top 5 places were held by their rivals. This must change on Saturday.
It's surprisingly nice to have this kind of tarmac rally. We haven't had it in a long time, so yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know who was second fastest now, but this was quite good speed what everybody is already driving, so it's getting tighter all the time.
You're big friends with Kalle Rovanperä. He's won 6 stages today.
I'm very happy, yeah, how he's going now. I spoke with him. He was struggling a lot at the beginning of this season. Now you see the, he's flying.
One really stood out today is Kalle, for sure. He was really flying. No way we could match his pace, and I think tomorrow is again some beautiful stages to drive. I think this long stage is pretty nice, so I think we should all enjoy it. It's been a very positive day for the team, but it's far from over. Calma.
Saturday morning, and we held our breath as the rally leader, Kalle Rovanperä, left for battle. After yesterday, what have the Toyota team got up their sleeves today? Day, another dollar, another chance to try and conquer Gran Canaria with this new hard compound tyre that seems such a mystery to some. 7 stages featured on Saturday's schedule. The town of Moya got Saturday underway, no time for retail therapy. Adrian Fourmeau needed immediate signs that the balance and the performance of his i20 was better than yesterday. What, if anything, had world champion Thierry Neuville changed on this i20 to make it fit for battle? But the early signs weren't promising. After a couple of kilometres, things looked and felt good, but then the speed and the balance disappeared. Once out of town, it was a rapid climb into the early morning low cloud. And Takemoto Katsuta needed to climb too, up our leaderboard. First target, Sami Piari. And this was a quick start. Round 4 of the championship was going according to plan for the championship leader Elfyn Evans. And everything said he had understood how to drive on these new hard compound Hankooks. But Elfyn, fastest so far, still wary of any surprises out there. You didn't have to wait too long to see what Seb Ogier's plan was this morning. To get right up on the shoulder of the rally leader and put him under pressure. But the Rovanperä rhythm was back from the get-go. He knew where to lean, he knew how far to lean, and for how long. It was another textbook test. Stage 1. The podium places remain the same. Adrien Fourmeau is the quickest of the Hyundais. Thierry Neuville is down to 7th, and still without an answer to his problems.
It went off well for the first 2Ks, and then I struggled out stage, so not much I can do, to be honest.
Seb, you're quickest through by almost 6 seconds. I have Kalle 2/10 slower on the last split. It's fun.
So, doesn't mean we're gonna win one stage, but at least we have been on one split faster this weekend so far. No, I mean, he has been very impressive yesterday. Today we'll see. The gaps are big, so you know, nothing crazy on our side. Just try to improve and see what happens.
I have Kalle a little bit quicker now on the last split.
Yeah.
Look up the definition of dominance in the rally dictionary. You'll see a picture of Kalle Rovanperä. How long can it last? Let's see. It's day 2 of Rally Islas Canarias, and the Toyota domination goes on. So in 6th place, the leading Hyundai, Adrien Fourmeau, already aware that these Toyotas were not to be beaten. The Frenchman would just have to adapt as best he could and make the most of what opportunities came his way.
We need to try and to stay in contact for the rest of the rally, so I do my best. The balance is really good on the high grade, but as soon as it's a smooth tarmac that we've got now, wow, it's really, really hard to drive the cars.
Now, back to the Toyota show. Stage 8 was bone dry, free of the low cloud, good for the fisticuffs battle that had broken out between Takemoto Katsuta and Sami Piari. In this race, just outside the podium places, Piari was in charge. This was fun. Everything was working for him. What could be better? Sami went fastest so far.
Sami, you were saying yesterday you need to feel it through your ass. You must have felt it really well, because nobody is quicker than you at the minute through this stage. So only with Kalle to come in. Yeah, that is quite fine. Really nice stage, and so I did quite a lot.
The longer this went on, the more the burden eased from the shoulders of Elfyn Evans. Elfyn might look frantic when he's driving, but look a little closer and he was in the most comfortable of comfort zones. Get in the car, switch it on, get it on the stage and drive fast. Simple approach from the sport's Kalle Rovanperä. The Toyotas actually matched each other in this stage 8, corner for corner, little to choose between the three of them, each managing the gap, especially Callum Rovanperä, managing the gap that mattered most. That was the one for the win. And this was another stage win, making it 8 out of 8.
He's done it. He's won it again. Kalle, you had everyone a little bit worried there. We thought you might not win the stage, but you did.
Yeah, that's good.
How was it?
It was nice.
Worryingly for the others, it sounds like the rally leader is beginning to really enjoy himself. No changes on the leaderboard after stage 8. Pre-stage. The road to stage 9, high in the mountains. One stage to go this morning. Time going quicker for some of the drivers. So a driver's first battle is against the clock. But it's like Hyundai have an analog clock this weekend. Toyota, all digital. Or Tanak's best hope, someone ahead made a mistake. Then he can make up some of this time. But everyone was glued to the road. This event, this weekend, with these new tyres, Toyota have made this into a one-make series. So it was about bragging rights inside the team. Takamoto Katsuta still had his eye on Sami Piari in 4th place. A great run on that previous stage. Now, could Sami put a couple of fast stage times together? The conditions were drying nicely. The gap to Taka was now over 9 seconds. Glorious, sweeping mountain roads. And this tarmac, the envy of the world. Elvin Evans had no time to look at the scenery. Elvin's never.
The car was working fine, but I wasn't happy with how I drove in there. So there's no excuses.
It's fine margins though, isn't it?
No, it is. But that's the name of the game.
Just to show he could, Seb Ogier found a little bit of the old Seb magic. Enough to beat everybody. Well, everybody apart from Toyota's boy wonder this weekend. These roads, in particular, they can scare people just a little bit, even the best.
This very fast section with massive drop on the side, maybe a little bit too old for that one.
The flag on the roof of the car of the youngest flying Finn. He was making it look easy. He was a natural, but a machine at the same time. Mind you, Kalle Rovanperä has won 13 stages on the trot before, so he still has a long way to go to match that performance. The Rovanperä lead has broken the 30-second mark. The Toyotas still a handful. No change in order there. Formeau leads the I-20s. Back at the Gran Canaria Stadium, it's midday service. Any answers yet to the Hyundai woes?
I would have liked to change a bit the differentials if I could, but unfortunately again, we are also very limited once we are on a rally. We've only basically one in the same option, so it's not much you can do once you're on the race, unfortunately, and then it makes it challenging for the team and for us as well.
Well, Kalle, it's now 9 from 9. You keep going. I mean, Seb's come a little bit closer to you, but you seem determined to not let him intrude on this monopoly of stage wins.
Yeah, we are just doing what we need to do. We just keep up the good flow, and yeah, when you drive properly, you don't make mistakes. So yeah, just enjoying ourselves. We really had fun in the car.
Saturday afternoon with Takemoto Katsuta. And he could only stand back and admire teammate Kalle driving for fun. And far away the best of these 5 leading Toyotas. 5. What a situation. Others in this rally were resorting to extreme measures to try and get their cars to work properly on these smooth asphalt roads. Not Sami Piari. Everything was going according to plan for the full send from Kalle Rovanperä. It's his favourite saying. It summed up his weekend so far. Such swagger, such confidence, but such concentration and enjoyment. Another stage win. The lead kept growing. 10 out of 10 for Kalle. The winning streak goes on. Big gaps now. The leaderboard remains the same. Any driver not in a Toyota has been struggling this weekend. But you still need to keep it on the road. The island of Gran Canaria, over 200 kilometres out into the Atlantic Ocean. A spectacular place to drive a rally car. Great place to drive a rally car fast, but not too fast. As Elvin Evans has explained, the place can still surprise you. And after 3.5 kilometres here, a wake-up call for Greg Munster in stage 11. Up at the sharp end, former champ Seb Ogier waited. Was his younger teammate Rovanperä going to put a foot wrong? If he did, Seb would be there to take over. Or was he waiting in vain? Kalle Rovanperä was driving away with this. No one was able to make any real progress and threaten his dominance. Everything was working for him, nothing a concern. The clock just loved him.
Does your contract have a stage-winning bonus in it?
Unfortunately not.
Hyundai said this rally now had turned into a test session. Thierry Neuville had hinted at as much this morning. There was little to gain from anything else. 2 days to compare themselves to their rivals, Toyota. They would try every trick in the book and see what worked.
We tried many things, you know, starting springs, anti-roll bars, dampers, damper clicks for sure. We tried really many things the last nearly 48 hours, but nothing really unlocked the performance. You could see sometimes the drivers, the 3 drivers doing very similar time with a completely different setup.
And is that coming down to the way that the Hankook hard tyre is working?
Yeah, I mean that's a limiting factor. So you really need to have, as I said earlier, the perfect car to be, you know, always on the maximum, on the peak performance of this type. I mean, with our not perfect setup, we are struggling to stay really on the peak of performance, and we really need a perfect circuit car to be fast on these roads, and we don't have it yet.
It seemed as though Toyota did have that perfect car this weekend, but it also needed a driver with a clever head. Toyotas. The Elvin Evans camp had already been doing the maths. Their man was outscoring the 2 Hyundai World Champions behind him in the title race. Lots of reasons then to keep things extra neat, tidy and finish, and not count any chickens. This was the last we would see of the world's finest out in the mountains. It was down to the football stadium for a closing super special. Seb Ogier ended this stage a shade slower than Elvin. Then the rally leader, the unputdownable Kalle Rovanperä, driving for stage win number 12 and taking it by 4.8 seconds. 12 out of 12. Perfection. The Rovanperä lead now 45.7 seconds, and with Sammy still out on the road fixing his car, everyone behind him moves up a place. Gran Canaria, great roads, provided you can stay on them. More moments tomorrow? You can count on it.
My life be like